Yo, what up?
Mom's spaghetti on his hoodie.
Yo, Mob Deep, shook ones.
Heavy. You can smell it on the sweater already.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I got my tummy.
I can wrap the entire lose yourself.
Yo.
Let's go ahead. You want to do it? Right here?
Alright.
Put it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright, can I get a 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Clear for takeoff.
Are you okay?
No.
No, she's not. Not physically or mentally.
Oh, God.
It's accurate. This is what he said. Oh, just throw up my mouth.
Alright. I want to address this.
Oh my god, I don't feel good.
Right off the bat, I want to address this. We had dinner like 30 minutes ago, and she goes, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any burping tonight. And I was like, why?
Literally.
I was messing with the microphones, like testing it out, and I was like, she said, I don't think I'm going to be able to burp. Literally burped like 8 times. This never happens.
Never. I was standing in the kitchen on the other side of the bar, right there, and burped. I even burped while I was peeing.
Yeah, like here. I don't know if this is. I'm gonna pull it off. I'm just trying to get a little bit closer to you. Something about our dinner tonight, and we've eaten it before. Tonight is fucked up my stomach. Like, I feel like there's rocks rumbling around in my intestines right now. She got
rocks.
She got rocks in her belly. Jenny, you have rocks in your belly. That's not good. You good? Are you gonna make it? So listen, here's the deal. If Sam has to get up in the middle of the podcast, I'm gonna push through because I strive for excellence. So I'm gonna push through. She's gonna go crap, and I'm gonna push on through and keep on rolling.
Can we not tell people when we go poop?
No, I'm not editing it out. I told you to go before. You're locked in.
I don't have to go.
All right. We are having Duke's, which I have had before, and you've had this, haven't you? Yeah. It's been a while, but we went to, what is it, Fresh Market?
So Fresh Market has a 6-pack for, it's kind of expensive, but it's a 6-pack for $11.36.
You can pick out like 6 beers.
Pick out whatever you want to. So Publix used to have that. Maybe they didn't do so well in it because they don't have it anymore.
It's dark and hoppy.
But we have 5 other beers on backup ready for.
Yeah, we got a couple.
But we've had Duke's before. It's okay.
You alright?
I'm fine.
What's going on over there? Duke's. This is, for people that don't know, because people probably don't know Duke's. Duke's is from Bold City Brewery. It's in Jacksonville, where we're from. But Duke's is a pretty popular brand here in Jacksonville. And it's got on the can, brewed and canned in Jacksonville, Florida. It says it's a cold nose brown ale.
I think they actually serve it at the Jags games and
Yeah.
Veterans.
It's got Duval stuff all over it. So check out Bold City Brewery. If you haven't had this, I like it. I can't remember exactly what it tastes like, but did you ever drink some?
Yeah, I already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm a
fine.
little late to the game there, bud.
To me, Duke's is kind of similar. It's like Guinness, but it's not quite as strong. I guess
It's like your Scout beer that you gave me such grief for drinking.
The Scout 44 from Veterans United. It's kind of a
which is also over here to Jacksonville.
It has a almost like a chocolate taste
Coffee.
to it, kind of like coffee.
It's like a coffee taste.
It kind of tastes like coffee, Guinness type, but it's not as strong as Guinness. It's somewhere in between, but I really like it. This is one of the beers that I'll order if we go somewhere. I'm not going to drink 6 of them.
Tap,
but most of the bars in Jacksonville have it on tap, but it's Bold City Brewery. Shout out.
A lot of our smaller, locally owned type of bars and restaurants have,
I like it.
Like they call them tap gardens, which I'm sure everyone has everywhere. I'm sure it's not something new, but they do heavily push everything that is local. In Duke's, in Veterans United, Bold City Brewery. Shout out. A lot of our smaller, locally owned type of bars and restaurants have, like they call them tap gardens, which I'm sure everyone has everywhere. I'm sure it's not something new, but they do heavily push everything that is local. In Duke's, in Veterans United, the Jack's Intuition or
There's a
whatever
there's a bunch of breweries at Jacksonville.
Yeah, we do have a lot. There's like 4, I think, downtown.
But Veterans and Bold City are definitely.
We need to go back to Veterans and do another tour.
Was Bold City the place when we were at the Jaguar game that gave us some free beer?
It was either that one or Intuition. I can't remember.
Somebody gave us some free beers. It was
They were
on one of the
Jaguar
earlier episodes, but we did some and shouted them out. But they were like, yeah, sure.
The beers were decorated for the Jaguars.
They're good.
Yeah.
I like Duke's.
It tasted like Miller Lite. That one that we had at the tailgate.
That's good stuff. I like that. I like darker beers, but they don't always have to be like some of the that doesn't have that bitter.
They don't have to be heavy in alcohol to be good.
There you go. Oh, that's my sound. What fancy glass?
Your Budweiser Racing NASCAR glass that we sold from Longhorn.
Oh, you stole from Longhorn.
I didn't steal anything.
I would like to talk about something Sam did this week.
Wait.
You just shut your
Hold
mouth.
on. Which thing? Which thing are you talking about? I did a lot of things this week.
Exactly. This is what I deal with all the time. So, Samantha on...
Wait, what are we talking about? Prepare me.
On Friday. You just be quiet. On Friday, Sam got out our...
yesterday. What did I do yesterday?
10-foot skeleton. She put it in the yard. It was August 22nd. There's
I did.
10-foot skeleton in our front yard.
Archibald Ulysses Grant has been stationed for service.
That's his name.
That is his name because our oldest.
Can you scoot over a little bit? Move your chair. Slide that way a little bit. You're crowding my space. There, you gotta move.
We're married.
Yeah, but I'm like touching you. Like, get over there. I'm like barely under the table here.
We have children together. You've touched me more than once.
I've seen two human beings come out of your body. Anyway, we have this out in our front yard. Sam zip tied a football into its hand and put shoulder pads on it. She said, "This is a football decoration."
I'm tall, y'all.
I said, "It's a 10-foot skeleton." I don't know. I don't know if that makes it a football decoration, but it's kind of like putting a bottle rocket in his hand in July and saying, it's a 4th of July decoration. It's a 10-foot skeleton. It's a Halloween decoration.
So Thursday night, because I was already talking about, we're going through there's some family shit. Like, one of our kids has to have some major dental things done. We have the stress of the oldest and whatever. But I texted him Thursday and I said, the only thing that will bring me happiness right now, like if you want your wife to be happy wife, happy life, right? Text him Thursday at like 1 o'clock. I said, I'm going to put my skeleton up. And he didn't respond.
Because I thought she was joking.
And then his next response was, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
I throat punched him through the phone. Basically.
We having tacos?
So then
pizza?
So I came home
buffalo wings
from work. I had the youngest here, and then he went to go pick up the oldest from football practice. Shut up.
Chicken.
So while he was gone, there was no way I could get Archie up by myself that quick. Like
Italian.
It's
food.
Literally like 20 minutes and he's gone.
Oh, you have like a little
So I went up in the attic. Will you shut up? Shut your pie hole.
Maybe some spaghetti.
Shut your woman pleaser.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Anyways, so I got in the attic and I took 2 skeletons down. They're 5.5 foot, 5 foot, something like that. And I set them right here at our bar stools so that when they came in through the door that's right there, they were waving at them with their mouths open.
It's August. It's not even September. It's not even September.
When my oldest walked in the door, he goes, okay, I get it. Like, he's not even fazed by it.
I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing.
The neighbor pulled up yesterday. She goes, so we're starting early? And I said, no, not starting early. Just, it's football. So, he's a skeleton with the football and shoulder pads. If I had a helmet, I would put a helmet on. Do we have cleats? We don't have cleats that will fit him. Not yet.
No.
Jax is on his way, though. The next few years, we're probably going to have size 14, 15. What is he, a 13?
He's wearing a size 14 cleat.
14.
Yeah.
I thought I just bought it. No, I bought a 13.
No. About a 14. All right. Do you have any other of your shenanigans to talk about before I dive into?
Sometimes I feel like I'm not allowed to talk, so
You're allowed to talk.
No, I'll just sit over here.
We're still kicked off TikTok. We don't know why. I wanted to report on that. We were going to go live again.
How?
Let me see what our ban is.
Well, if we wait 20 minutes, can't we get back on?
We are banned until it says 1925, which is, I don't know, like military time apparently.
Jesus Christ.
7:26. So we got like 20 minutes before we can go. So
Maybe we do it.
maybe at the end we can get banned at the end of this episode too. That's our second week in a row getting banned.
Let's be honest, guys. Why did we get banned? Like, who the
Well,
fuck?
it says sexual activity and services is why we got banned, because I think what it was is because we were because some of the comments were talking about like burping, like, you know, people say, oh, if we get to 1,000 likes, can she burp the word, you know, Abraham? And we're like, yeah, I guess, you know. But I think we can't talk about that. Like, it can be on the TikTok where they're saying it, but we can't talk about it. So we can't read those comments because then it gets flagged.
Are you effing kidding me?
Yeah, I don't.
Have you not, like, how much time do you spend on TikTok? I only spend about maybe
it
2
says
minutes every 4 days on TikTok.
It says we do not allow sexual activity or services including sex, sexual arousal, fetish, and kinky behavior.
So the half-naked girls that are dancing and showing you what they're wearing, that's not sexual content? Give me a break.
But again, I think if we do it, we have to ignore those comments and not acknowledge them, so we don't continue to get banned on TikTok.
That's all I have to say to you, Karen.
Lock it. I don't think it's a Karen. I think it's the, like, their AI or something picks up when you start saying like if you're just burping, I think it's fine. But if we say it, like the week before, we said something about
We're talking about the nuclear sciences.
that was when it went down. We were talking about Nazi, and it said fake information or something.
So fake information.
We were talking about
in history books.
I know, but we were talking about the Nazis working for NASA, and they were just like, no.
So there you go.
You can't be talking about that.
That's the way the government's going to start tearing it down. It happened in our favorite movie, Interstellar.
Oh,
when he sits down and he's talking to the teacher, because the teacher calls him in for a parent-teacher conference and said, Merv, which by the way is the middle name of our youngest because we love the movie so much, and Murphy's Law, what can happen will happen. But anyways, she said, Murph is telling everyone that this happened and brought this old textbook in, and he's looking through it, Matthew McConaughey, he's like looking through it, he's like, yeah, this is like one of my old textbooks. He's like, this is great stuff, because he went to space, like Matthew McConaughey in the movie went to space, like his background was
all right,
and she's like, well, it's just propaganda.
There's low gravity up here.
We didn't go to space.
We're just up here hanging out.
And these books are just selling fake stories or whatever, and he give him respect because it is a movie, but like he totally gave her respect in his response. But I'm like, bitch, I went to space. I know what we're doing. But then again, I also don't believe that we went to space. So
you're all over the place.
I really am.
Jeez,
I'm weird.
Yeah, agreed. I wanted to talk about this
hurtful
before.
You hurt my feelings. Do you even care?
No, not really. Let's talk about your show,
Hunting Wives.
Hunting Wives. All right, so we're not going to dive into this for this.
Oh my god!
This is not a 30-minute discussion. We finished Hunting Wives, and
don't get
settle down over there. All right, so Hunting Wives. We talked about it last week.
We finished the final 2 episodes. So exciting!
inappropriate show. 1000%. Don't watch it anywhere near children.
Don't watch it with children in the house and earshot.
But it's a good show. I liked it. I'm excited to see what happens for season 2.
My mom didn't like it.
Yeah.
My dad told me
what
that
did she
last night.
say? Because of all the...
She just like girl on girl stuff.
I don't know about that. That's cool stuff. I enjoyed the show.
You're so...
I thought it was a great program. The storyline was great.
Shut up. I was actually shocked at the people at work that watched it, because they were not people that I thought would watch shows like that.
Well, you gotta have a little. You gotta have a little bit of that in there. What they do is they put that stuff in there so the husbands will watch it. And because the rest of the show, if you take all that out, you're like, what is this? Like, I don't understand. Like, but when you put that in there, it's like, this is good. We should watch another episode. I think we should. What's up with season or episode 2? Let's see what happens.
So we were talking about the other night at a dinner I was at, and I said, I heard some stuff, saw it on like some like videos on Instagram and Facebook, like people posting about it. And we had a Sunday where like the rain came up early. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning or in the afternoon. We were having quiet time.
You told me this last week.
You're sure about this. No, but here's what the funny part is. So I started watching it. And then I started going to episode 2, and then the youngest came and was like, nope, you can't be in here. And when I told that story to someone the other night at dinner, they're like, how'd you watch that in the middle of the day? Like that's not a midday type of show.
Well, that's what I said. Like Sam wanted to finish it Friday when I was working from home, and she's like, you want to fire this up? We had like 3 episodes left.
We had 2 episodes.
And it was like 1 o'clock. I'm like, sweetie, that's a nighttime show. You can't be watching that stuff when the sun's out. Like it's.
You have to close the blinds and turn off all the lights to watch it. Like, it's not that bad. I've watched and read worse.
It's naughty bits, is what it is. It's naughty bits. Naughty bits.
I have so many inappropriate things to say right now.
Fish.
Our kids.
Fish and chips.
Our oldest.
They may watch this at some point when we're... That's the cool thing about the podcast. I thought about that the other day. I was like,
these are going to be forever.
I think it would be cool if we had started the podcast 10 years ago.
Yeah.
To look back and like watch, be like, what in the world are we talking about? We're just out here rambling because it's Saturday night. But I do think it would be cool to look back on this in 10 years and like we're going to laugh at how stupid we sound, of course, but we would have laughed at it 10 years if we were filming 10 years ago. We would have laughed about it. So
I think it's funny, like some people, when I occasionally kind of mention it when I'm at work, I'm like, oh, I talked about that this past weekend on like the podcast or something. Like, you have a podcast?
People think it's funny, and I'm like, I mean, anyone. It's not like
anybody could do it.
I mean, it's if you have something to talk about, yeah. I mean, that's the biggest thing. But
and we always seem to have something to talk about, or
there's always conspiracies.
But like, even if it's not, like, we have good banter.
Yeah.
Back and forth, and there was someone last weekend that said he must love the sound of his voice. Guys, the whole point in this is, honestly, at the end of the day, the whole point in us doing this is it gives us something to do, because otherwise we would just be watching TV. Well, we would become, not to say we have a boring marriage, because trust me, we don't, but we would just be sitting on the couch watching
just hanging out
right now.
But here's the thing, like so the guy that said, I've seen a couple people say, well, he loves the sound of his voice. It's a podcast.
We're talking to talk.
You're supposed to talk during the podcast, but I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. It was somebody that watched it and said that, so I'm like, well, at least you watched it. But I think it's funny when people are like, oh, like I've seen some of the people that like your burps and stuff. Like, God, I wish he would stop talking. And I'm like, again, it's not a burping podcast. It's a podcast that has burps. Like, it's not. it's not just Sam burping for an hour straight.
But-
There's stuff we're talking about.
But it is still in conversation to set up a OnlyFans.
We're not starting an
God
OnlyFans.
damn, I can never say it.
OnlyFans. We're not starting an OnlyFans unless
I'm
it would
just
make
saying,
it. I
Pay
don't.
for the groceries. To pay for the freaking $250 groceries every week.
I think we if anything we would do a Patreon, and I think that's something
Last year?
as we get more. Well, you can do stuff that's a little bit darker or a little bit more. It's not as edited.
Darker?
Well, like you could talk about I mean.
I get you can talk about more things.
More conspiracy stuff. Like I've debated about doing a 9/11 episode multiple times. I've researched it a bunch, and I would love to do it, but I don't want it to be something where we offend people or whatever. So that's some of the stuff. Like if we do it,
You have to
that's probably
want to
gonna
pay to listen to
that's
it.
probably gonna be the first Patreon episode, and we'll talk about it on here. And we'll do like a separate 30-minute or 45-minute or whatever it is, and dive into some of that stuff, and and do some stuff like that it's not really YouTube or TikTok stuff.
To be honest, if we did a 9/11, I want us to be completely almost sober, because that's very serious,
Well,
and it hits hard.
Well, let me dive into my topic here. All right.
I can't wait.
I told you what it was.
He told me some stuff out
All
my
right.
hole.
So this is something our good friends Thomas Segura and Kristen Segura. We call her Kristen because nobody calls her Christina. They started this
By the way, I
trend.
don't like Christina Segura very much.
Okay. Well, I was going to tag them in this, but that's okay.
You can tag her. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She gives two fucks about people that like her.
But they started this thing that said Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
They started it?
They started it.
Started it.
That's where it came from. It's Tom.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's old episodes and stuff. He's the original person that brought that up. That's where it came from. So this is a conspiracy theory that Tom Segura may be a serial killer. He's very strange, but
Guys, he would never.
He would never push me down the stairs. There's a conspiracy theory that Garth Brooks is a serial killer. I want to say this before we dive into it for legal purposes. This is all for entertainment purposes. We do not believe that Garth Brooks is a serial killer, and this is just strictly something we're doing for laughs. And we do not believe that, and we're not trying to spread false information.
We're just going off what other
on that
podcasters.
On that note,
Didn't you say the butterfly guys talked about it too?
No, they have not talked about it. No.
Oh.
No, they have not.
We're going to talk about something they haven't talked about?
Yeah. But
Groundbreaking.
anyway,
Sorry.
most of the stuff, we come out with stuff a lot of times before they do. Just an FYI. I'm on it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm on it. We'll record an episode, and then the next week I'll look and I'm like, they talked about it too. Anyway. So, there was a podcast just recently. I saw it this week where somebody said that there was a lady, I guess, that they were talking to, and they had researched this a little bit. And she was diving into to try to find correlations between Garth Brooks and where he lived and where he toured and stuff like that relating to missing people and unsolved murders.
Oh my God.
The numbers that were reported on this podcast, I have not validated this, I do not know, but they reported that there's an estimated, I think that the guy said there was 120 missing, and this guy, he did,
so gonna get canceled.
no, they did research from, and this is, I'm just repeating what they said. They did research to document, hired multiple people and looked into this, and there are an alarming amount of missing people and murders that have happened in the same areas where he has been. whether it's touring or at where he lived and things like that. So get it under control. They said there was, I think it was 120 missing people and 90 unsolved murders. So they're saying it's 200 plus that they've researched, and they excluded a lot of them. So what I did today, this afternoon, I said, let's take a look. Because there's no published list. They said that they were trying to find a list and all this, and they're trying to compile this. So this is not part of their podcast. I looked into this independently. And I started with his tour in, I believe it was like 92 to 93 or 93 to 94 is when it started. And I found, after looking at the first 3 or 4 stops, there was some alerts, I guess you could say. All right, so I want to talk about this.
Okay, let's go.
Ahem.
Let's go. Let's just go ahead and you dive right into it.
His first concert, this is in January 29th of 1993. He was in Inglewood, California. It's close to LA, or part of LA, very close. So here's kind of where I made the connection. His first concert's January 29th, 1993. His next concert is February 22nd in Houston. So it's a month later, roughly 3 weeks. Okay. So what I did is I looked up missing people in Houston, in the Houston area. And I got a list of people.
But in all fairness, don't a lot of people go missing in Houston?
No.
In Mexico?
No, they don't. Not specific to these dates. So I narrowed it down to people that, there was like a 6-month gap, where it's not like, oh, well, that lines up. So what I did, I'm going to put these videos in here. So Houston or LA. All right, hang on. Whoa, wrong one. So this is LA. All right, that's where he was. All right, this is Corpus Christi. Okay, right here, and Houston is right there. Okay, so it's close to see the path. What I've looked at is some of this was happening on the way. Okay, so this is Corpus Christi, and then up in Houston. So we have a disappearance in Corpus Christi, not far from Houston at all. It's kind of on the way. They had a month off. Maybe they stopped in and had a good time. Corpus Christi's on the water. So the disappearance that happened in Corpus Christi is a man named Richard Bradley Taylor. And it says Taylor was last seen on February 19th, 1993. Okay?
Oh.
His concert, which is Corpus Christi to Houston, very close, was on February 22nd. So this is 3 days before. Right?
How old was this person?
I didn't dive into too much of it, but it said Taylor was last seen February 19th in his hometown of Corpus Christi. His vehicle was discovered abandoned at an apartment complex in the city on February 24th, 5 days after he was last seen. Okay? It says Taylor's keys were left on the floor of the car, which had a flat tire. There was no other sign of him at the scene. He has never been heard from again. Okay? It's not hard to piece it together. You go, well, that's okay. Yeah, people go missing. Whatever. Okay, so the next concert. There's a concert. I think there's a concert in between, but I said it's not uncommon if you have a little cool down period. Okay, so his next
A relaxing period.
Yeah, you just get it out of your system.
Well,
I'm gonna
be a little Dexter, Well,
he's just scratching that itch. All right. So after that, July 31st, 1993, in Cheyenne, His following concert, he had a concert there in Cheyenne, and then his next concert was in Tacoma on August 3rd. So it's kind of a tight, like they were obviously moving through the area. All right. So I'm going to show you this. So this is Cheyenne right here. Okay. And there's Tacoma right up there.
Yeah.
Somebody went missing in Portland. And it's not hard to make the stretch that they may have gone through Portland on the way to Tacoma. It's pretty close, right? Kind of the same thing, the Corpus Christi thing. All right. So, Catherine Eggleston says, Eggleston, a recent college graduate, disappeared in the afternoon from an administrative building in northeast Portland while attending a business appointment for her job at a telecommunications company. Her car was discovered abandoned 9 miles away, and she has not been seen since.
Were her keys found in World War II?
It didn't say, but it's odd that it's always something with the car. So it's an interesting correlation that I was like, another car was discovered. That's the last thing they've got on it. So I want to put those videos in there. I looked into 3 of these, and 2 of them I found. Okay.
Why didn't you find the third one?
Well, that's what I was saying, because I said, well, maybe I didn't say that. Huh? Let me pull this back up. Here it is. So these are the dates. When I looked at this is on Wikipedia. I looked up his tour dates. Inglewood was the first one, so that's where he left from. Then he went to Houston. So we have the disappearance in Corpus Christi. Then they went to Cheyenne. There's nothing around Cheyenne. And then the following concert is Tacoma. Okay? And that was the disappearance on the way that I talked about. Mm-hmm. So I looked into 4 concert dates, and 2 of them had something happening in that region or on the way in that time frame. It started out as a joke with Tom Segura.
But now it's led a lot of people down the rabbit hole.
It's a little bit suspicious, as Tom Segura would say. There's a little bit going on there. So I'm going to continue to look at this list. I mean, this just keeps rolling, and see if there's any more. We could talk about it, but he kind of rolled from there. But I mean, between those first 4 concert dates, there's 2 disappearances within the region and within the time frame that could line up. And again, I'm not implying anything. I don't want Garth Brooks' attorneys.
Well, but if you also listen to some Garth Brooks' songs, his lyrics are a little...
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots.
Oh.
Ruined
but like,
that time.
Some of his songs are about abuse and
the thunder rolls. The lightning strikes. It's suspicious. So I don't know if the FBI has looked into this, but I'm willing to come on as a special agent. I would like to change my last name to Utah in honor of Johnny Utah, and I will be willing. I will be willing to help with this.
I had that conversation the other day with somebody,
and come on as a permanent special agent. And I'm willing to take down bank robbers also if needed, because Point Break is awesome.
So, at the dinner the other night, when I told them what Bodie's name was,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, you spelled like B-O-D-Y."
No, that's body. We did not.
Not spelled that way. And we had it at the dentist yesterday.
Yep.
They kept calling him Brody. Did you catch on to that?
I did. It's fine.
I can't stand it when people call him Brody. It is not Brody whatsoever. There is no R anywhere in his name.
All right. Let me talk about my last
Oh
thing.
my god.
and then I'll put us on TikTok for a few minutes.
If we hit the time.
I think we're past the time.
Yeah, it's like
we can get on TikTok.
7.
So we'll do the last part on TikTok.
30.
All right. So this is
Oh,
about.
I can already burp then.
Well, settle down. Settle down now. This is about an asteroid or alien mothership headed to Earth or near Earth.
Let's go.
All right. So this is an article I pulled up. It's a Harvard astronomer, Avi Loeb, I guess is how you say it. He says that and this has been documented, there is a 20-kilometer wide unidentified space object that exhibits some alien-like attributes. And that's what's in the article. Okay, I looked this up. I'm not even making it up. Says the brightness of the object.
Sorry, I held it while you were talking about Garth.
Okay.
Sorry.
It says the brightness of the object implies a diameter of 20 kilometers. There's not enough rock material in interstellar space to deliver such a giant object. It takes 10,000 years for that much mass to arrive to the inner part of the solar system. It says, most remarkably, he said that the glow emanating from the object is not befitting that of a comet. Usually, for comets, you see a trailing tail behind the object. Here, the glow from behind the Hubble Space Telescope image is actually in front of the object. So this is a big thing. They say that there's no, like I told you about this the other night, there's no debris that they can see coming off of it. Like normally like an asteroid, there's stuff coming off of it or whatever. They said that the glow is from the front of it. Like a light.
It's like when you turn your brights on.
I mean, I don't know.
You see where you're going.
But he said, we've never seen such a thing. It's all, and this is the other thing. They've also reported that they believe it to be slowing down and speeding up. It's not a constant speed, which can be affected by like gravity and stuff like that from other planets. But this thing, they say it's supposed to come. They don't think it's going to hit Earth, but they say that they think it's going to go behind the sun, and then have like an interstellar and stuff. It's going to shoot around it. The thing when I was looking this up, they said it may not hit Earth, but there's a better chance that it could hit our moon, which would be bad.
Devastating.
Because it throws off all our gravity for the tides and stuff like that.
The moon is real.
But they're saying if it changes course or anything like that, then like the article even said that it could be catastrophic for us if it is an alien because they're on their way. This is like that. Remember that thing we talked about, Oumuamua? Do you remember that? There was this giant thing that came. We talked about it in like one of our early episodes. There's a giant. It was this big, long, huge piece of rock or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And there was belief that it was an alien spacecraft, and it went by Earth like a few years ago and stuff. But it was kind of doing the same thing. They said it was slowing down and speeding up, and they really weren't sure. It's like been long speculated that it was a alien spacecraft. Thoughts on that?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I mean, that's it. That's pretty much the end of it.
I mean, if they're coming, let's go.
I mean, it'd be good, like, if we could get rid of, stop paying taxes and stuff and just get the alien apocalypse going.
I told you this up at the pool. There's a meme. And I talked to my boss the other day, because I was just having a shit-ass day. Dealing with dentists. He was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I was like, but you know what? If someone threw the first punch, I'm ready to go. Do it. So, I'll take aliens. Go ahead and throw the first punch. I'm ready to go.
Do you want to throw?
I'm ready to throw hands.
I don't know. I'm going to flip our camera around. We're going to do a little bit of the talk.
What are you going to talk about for them?
I don't know. I'll
They
figure
miss,
something
they miss
out.
all the other stuff.
It's kind of the good, like,
Okay.
that's the biggest thing with the YouTube stuff is you can talk about whatever. You got to be a little bit careful.
TikTok's a little bit sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
But all your other content isn't sensitive. If I could say that. Kick me off.
Are you gonna be okay? Settle down. Settle down. You're gonna get
Probably,
us.
probably just gonna
Listen,
kick-
I was gonna say it's gonna be on for like 30 seconds, and you're gonna get us kicked off.
I'm just saying. Some of the content I've seen on TikTok, we got kicked off. Are you kidding me? Like, whew. Hey guys, what are you doing? What are we doing tonight? Anyone? Anyone there?
It's still like doing it. Nobody's on there yet. Settle down. Okay.
Let me know when it's on there.
Somebody's on there. It's firing up. What were we just talking about? You threw me off with all your little rant about TikTok.
Me ready to go and fight some aliens. I'm ready to go fight them.
Oh my God.
I'm ready. Let's go.
So
I'll throw punch an alien, knock him right in the knuckles.
I do want to do
So
this.
Arianga's calls balls knuckles.
I want to do this. We have not
Right.
watched the newest. 'Cause we're talking about apocalypse stuff. We have not watched the newest. It's 28 years later. So they did the zombie movie 28 days later, and there's a second one 28 months later, and then now the third one's 28 years later. We haven't watched it yet, but I think it's on like where you can order it on,
No.
Amazon or Fire Stick or
Let's
whatever.
talk about this stupid show you and the oldest and I watched last night.
No, we're not going to talk about that because you're going to be negative and it's going to be hurtful.
It was stupid.
I would like to watch the new zombie.
Nope. Don't change the subject. Let me voice my opinion about it. You get to voice your opinion about things.
Okay.
What is it called?
It's the Alien Earth on Hulu. It's a spinoff of the Alien movies, but it's a TV show. So they're on. Settle down. All right. I want to let before you do your little rant here. It is
rant.
Yes, because you complained the whole. So me and my oldest son watched the first episode the other night.
Yeah.
Sam's losing her mind. She's like, I don't understand. What's that? Who's that? Why are they there? Who's
And I
that?
watched
Why are the
whole
aliens
thing.
there? And
Like, were they on their phones? I'm not on my phone. I'm actually watching
no,
it.
we weren't on our phones. You fell asleep during it and then woke up with about 15 questions. And I was like,
No.
Sam, you got to watch it. It's the first episode. If you watch the first episode of most TV shows, they're not very good. This was okay. Like, me and the oldest were kind of engaged because we like the Alien franchise. You don't like it at all, and you were just like instantly crapping on it.
One thing had nothing to do with the other.
What do you mean?
They were saving people with cancer.
All right, let me explain.
And then
So
all of a
people
sudden
understand.
the alien attack happens,
Wait.
and they're the ones
All
that
right.
go save.
All right.
It has nothing.
Let me explain
That's
the premise of the show. Okay, so the first episode, I haven't watched past this, so I don't know what happens after this. So if you haven't watched the first episode, spoilers. But the first episode, it's predating all the other Alien movies. So there is a group that is conducting experiments to put human consciousness into robots or cyborgs or aliens, or not aliens, but they're robots.
The show starts out with them being in the spaceship.
Okay, wait, listen. There's two different groups of people. There's a group in space, and then there's a group on Earth.
That's from like the 90s.
No, so it's 2021 is what the date says at the beginning. Okay, it's in the future. Okay, so there's people in space, kind of how all the other Alien movies start. They're bringing back samples from all these other alien species that are coming back to Earth. Like all the other Alien movies, they're trying to get the alien creatures back to Earth so they can research them for science or whatever. Okay, it's unrelated. It's totally unrelated. There just so happens to be a group on Earth, and they're starting like all the other Alien movies. Like in all the Alien movies, there's a robot or cyborg or whatever you want to call it, but what they're doing is they're taking terminally
ill children.
It's kids, teenagers, what it looks like, and they're implanting their consciousness into robots.
By the way, you're not the only parents that sign off on this.
But again, Sam's questioning everything. I'm like, Sam's like, who would sign off? I'm like, just watch the show. Just watch it. So they implant these, and they're basically super robots that can climb and fight and run and all this stuff. So eventually, the alien craft crashes on Earth. Okay? And it just so happens that the girl that got put into... Thank you. The girl that got put into one of the robots, her brother is one of the recovery guys for the craft. So he's in there and she sees that on the news and she wants to go help him. And that's basically how the first episode ends. It seems like, how are they all connected and all this? And I was like, well, you gotta watch the second episode to see
kind of... It's not how they're connected. It's just where... embedding whatever and making the kids now cyborgs.
Yeah.
Basically, right? And then you have an alien ship land. It's two different TV shows. It's like they're...
The whole point in the show is that there's aliens. It's basically like the normal like alien movies. There's the things that like get on your your face and do the alien thing.
So that's my whole thing. Like they're
So what's going to happen in the show? And I haven't seen it, or I
won't talk.
I don't know. But there's going to be an alien outbreak on Earth, and her and these kid robots are going to end up fighting.
You're not going to sell me on the show. It's two different types of things.
You don't have to watch the show.
They literally took the Alien movie and took the Keanu Reeves movie and meshed it into one. It does not make sense.
What Keanu Reeves movie?
Where he recreates his family.
Oh, Surrogates. No, that's with Bruce Willis. Replicas. Replicas. It's a good Keanu Reeves movie. You haven't seen it.
It's a good movie by itself.
Okay, but it's just
with one story, with one storyline.
If you
that show was for a TV show, that's too many storylines.
If you like the Alien franchise, it's on Hulu. It's called Alien Earth. It's worth checking out. I would like to. We are trying to get some suggestions. So TikTok, we're up on YouTube here, but we would like to get some suggestions. We're trying to come up with a shorter name because our name it's Close Encounters of the Funny Kind. We're trying to kind of shorten it down a little bit now that we're
Beers and Theories.
That's what you like that? That's not a bad one. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Well, it's one we already talked about.
Beer. I don't know. I liked beer
I'm really creative.
Beers with Sam and Cody. I like that one. That was when we came.
Hey, you can have something where you type in the first couple of letters. That's what comes up. So Beers and Theory.
Beers and Theory.
E comes up real quick.
Beers and Theories is not bad. I kind of like that. I don't think we talked about that. There's a lot of them that come up like.
What else gonna come up with what I'm drinking?
I don't know. TikTok? Any ideas? We're trying to come, but like I said, we're just trying to short.
Or theories. And
we're just trying to short it down so people don't have to type as much if they're trying to find our name, really. But
we don't want to be burps because
no, it's not burps with Sam. That's like that's not what we're trying to.
We're not Burt Kreischer. Nope.
Burt. Oh, just We're gonna do shirtless podcast with Sam and Cody, where we just sit here with our, just hanging out.
I'm in a hoodie tonight.
I know. Oh, God.
All right, people on here. What do you guys want? What do you want us to talk about?
They're just hanging out.
We're here for it tonight because
so
we got kicked off
here's the thing.
The last 2 weeks.
So this is recorded on YouTube at the same time. So the last couple weeks we have been Brews and Clues. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's not bad.
That's a good one. Okay. Thank
Sully
you.
coming in with a solid suggestion.
Here,
I like that.
Screenshot that so we can give him credit if we go that way.
Brews and clues. Thank you. It's so distracting because I was about to say something. I totally forgot what it was.
The ones standing there earlier, when I was standing at the bar
Yeah.
and you were testing out the mics.
I'll have to post them.
Yeah,
So
because you picked them up.
I was toying with the mics earlier, messing with the sound on them and stuff, and Sam is. We talked about this on the YouTube. So for anyone on
How does she do that?
on
It's not easy.
anyone on TikTok, we've been kicked off TikTok the last 2 weeks in a row. So we're trying to be good. We're trying not to get kicked off TikTok again. But Sam was burping and
I threw up in my mouth.
what?
I told you my stomach didn't poke.
So Sam didn't feel good earlier, and she was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to burp this episode. I'm like, I don't. Thank you. Good. Like that'd be helpful. I can maybe get through a little podcast, story. So Sam immediately starts burping in the kitchen.
It's like I jinxed myself.
Yeah, and I was so like whatever she ate has triggered. Anytime we eat like Mexican food, that's the deal.
We didn't eat Mexican. I mean, it was ground beef. So I found this thing where you make like the cheese tortilla instead of an actual tortilla shell. So it's low carb. And then we take the ground beef with sour cream. No, cream cheese.
Cream cheese, yeah.
And then tonight I put in Tostito cheese. But for whatever reason,
Sam's down for the count. She's hurting. So I guess she won't be watching Alien. What is it? Alien Earth episode 2.
I wasn't gonna watch it whether I felt good or not. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, hurtful.
It's not that good of a show.
What about your McBee show?
Oh, does anybody watch the McBee? What do they call it?
McBee Family Dynasty or something?
Yeah, McBee Dynasty.
It's so bad.
They're awful. They
So
are a
bad.
bunch of entitled assholes.
It's like poor man's Yellowstone. Like they started a ranch, but they just started it, and the dad is in trouble for embezzling money.
No, I think
or insurance fraud or
They
something.
didn't just
It's like-
start. They didn't just
He
start.
the dad
he
started
started
it.
it like way long ago. Like they grew up on the farm or something, I think. But have y'all seen the news? He's being indicted and going to be what do you call
He's in trouble.
it? For
The
insurance fraud.
Yeah. So what he was doing is he was claiming
He was claiming less
losses. No, he was claiming losses on crops, and he's going to go to jail. And all of his
That's a big thing.
he's got 3 sons. All they do is drink and fight and argue with their. None of them. They're all like 30. None of them will marry these girlfriends that they have.
Well, no, the one did. He finally married the one, and he has a girl. Or they have a baby. The fuck up one, the youngest of the 3 that's always on there, he has a daughter. I don't think they got married. The oldest still hasn't done anything in his life.
No.
And the Braden kid, which is the baby of all 4 of them, he's just following the footsteps of his older brother and his dad. They just go out drinking all the time.
So what they do is that they'll go he'll have them go to Nashville or wherever, and they'll all get in trouble with their girlfriends. And I was like, is this scripted? Like it seems, it may be scripted, but I mean the girlfriends, none of them are married, and they'll just completely get upset and be pissed at them for weeks or whatever it is, and they just keep doing it. They're just like, nah, I don't know. We're going. My dad said we have to go to Tennessee, so we're going.
Yeah, like who lets your dad control you like that when you're that old?
Well, someone dropped this. Lincoln said, "Strange sips with Sam and Cody." That's not bad.
Ooh,
I like that one too.
that is a good one.
I like that. So TikTok, we got to be careful. Whoa. We got to be careful with some of the stuff we say on here because for people that have just joined, we've been kicked off the last couple weeks, so we can't say certain things or I don't know if we're going to get permanently banned or what. So we got to be careful what we say on here.
A really funny story. When I have no idea how old I was. You guys remember the AOL chat rooms you can go into? When
I do. AIM. This is what they called it. That?
No, it wasn't AIM. It was like the original AOL. Like, you could go in, you can get in chat rooms. I got kicked off as a kid.
Let's do this.
Because I told someone their mom sucked. I said, your mom sucked.
Oh,
and I got kicked off AOL chat room.
Oh my God. Tell me this. How old are the people on TikTok that are listening to us? I'm curious the ages.
Oh yeah, I'm curious the ages too.
Like let us know how old you are because
let us know how old you are, but how old do you think we are?
They're like, Cody's at least 57. He looks like an old man. Hello, children on the TikTok. I'd like to talk to you. Yeah,
tonight. I definitely look old. I didn't do makeup in the hair like I normally do. I will say this though, I didn't look half bad at the parents' football meeting.
Yeah, we had that today.
I'm just saying, I didn't look that half bad. There was a couple moms that looked better than me. But let's be honest, how old are you? Because I think a lot of people think I am.
Let's do this. This will be a fun game. How old do you think Sam is? That's.
Oh shit.
So this will be fun. So TikTok, let us know. How old do you think Sam is?
TikTok, how old do you think I am? And I won't say it.
It's gonna be hurtful.
It is. It probably is. Oh shit.
I look like I'm 43, 47. There you go.
Fuck you.
Hey, be nice.
I'm sorry. I love you. Sam is
36-ish.
36-ish. I'll take it all day.
Well, you're giving them you're narrowing it down here, like, 45. But nobody's gonna be like, I don't know, like 23, 24, like. Yeah, I think what it is I drag down your age. Sam is actually older than I am, but this gray in the beard kind of
30.
38.
Okay.
Here's a better question. I'd like to get I want to do a little bit of math. Okay.
I want to go get an ice pack and get these.
Let me ask you this.
By the way.
Let me get my calculator.
45 to 47.
What? Let me do this. Hold on. I want to do some basic math. Isn't there a calculator over here?
I was just saying you have one on your phone.
I don't have my phone.
He doesn't have a calculator.
Crap. All right.
I think it's in your desk or something.
Hold, please.
All right, so I'm here. Can you burp on command?
Sam, you can't talk about that.
I can't burp on command?
No, it gets us kicked off every week.
Oh, that's right. They think it's sexual. Okay.
Sam.
What?
Stop saying that.
Sorry, no, I can't burp on command.
Sam, stop saying things.
I told him. I said I can't do it.
You can't talk about it.
Oh.
That's what gets us kicked off every week.
Can't talk about it. Can't do it.
Every time we talk about that, we get kicked off. All right. So I wanted to do this. I don't have a calculator, but I was curious if we could get. So, ChatGPT says you look 35. He reads you through ChatGPT. That's amazing. Sam is
35. I'll take it.
Sam is 41. It's a lot of highway miles, though. A lot of highway miles. Okay.
Fuck you.
Hey. All right. Here's the question. What I want to do, maybe someone.
What do you mean highway miles? What is this supposed to mean?
Highway miles is like it's less wear and tear on the car. Okay, so if you have city miles on a car, it means you're in a lot of stop and go traffic, a lot of braking, a lot of turning, just wear and tear on the steering column, your suspension components, things like that. Highway, you're just cruising at 70 miles an hour. So a car with 120,000 miles may not be as bad as a car that was like 70,000 miles that's just in constant stop and go traffic. Okay? Anyway, highway miles isn't as bad as you say. It's highway miles isn't bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Highway miles is a good thing. That means like you look good. You look good for the age of the vehicle. Okay.
I look good for the age of the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean for 41, I think you look pretty good.
My
So
God. You know what? I'm not going to the gym anymore.
What I want to talk
done.
about.
I'm never going to the gym again. I'm never running again.
Okay.
Welcome to your health.
That's fine. What I want to talk about is we've done this before. Me and Sam have done this. The math for the amount of beers that me and Sam have drank.
Oh my God, we don't need to talk about that. I will wake up in the middle of the night thinking I'm an alcoholic because of all the beer that
if we do this, so I told Sam, I was like, all right, let's just do a basic count, okay? So if we do, so I don't have a calculator. Are you gonna?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be okay? Good Lord. All right, if we do a basic count of math. Okay.
What, like 10 beers a day?
What?
10 beers a day? But I was pregnant. So you gotta take that out.
No, not 10 beers a day. That's high. Is it?
Is it?
All right. So if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna include total alcoholic drinks, including shots or mixed drinks, okay, and beers. So on a conservative note. This is bad. All right. On a conservative note, it's safe to assume that Sam and I have consumed.
All
right. Let's just say 8 drinks a day.
8.
Yeah. So
on a good day.
Well, there's been bad days and good days, but on a light day it's 6, and on a bad day it's 27. So let's say that we've consumed 8 beers a day. A piece. All right. So if you do 8 times 7, what is that? 56, right? Am I good on that? TikTok, check my math.
I don't know.
All right. So 56 beers a week or drinks a week. 56 times 2 people. Well, let's just do 1. Let's do 1, and then we can double it because you drink just as much as I do. So 8 beers a day.
8 beers a day.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
56 a week.
That's what I just said. 56 a week. Hey, calm down.
I'm trying.
You're saying you go down 56 a week. I mean, to be honest, I've drank 9 or 10 beers today. I mean, like.
I don't want to tell you what I drink.
Yeah, I mean, we may have a problem, but we're high functioning alcoholics.
Are we including Sufco?
Yeah, 56. I mean, I was gonna say I think I had.
I had a mixed drink by the pool.
If I want to be honest, I probably had at least 6 beers and 4 shots today. You know, and I'm stone. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm stone cold. I wouldn't drive right now by any means. But I mean, I can
go full of some clothes.
Yeah, but like I'm not like you know. And this is over the course of a day, so the weekends are a bit higher. But let's just say 56 drinks a week, and let's say times 7. I can't do that. That's what.
What?
Well, let's do this. If you did 50 times 7, that's 350. Right? No. Where did I get that?
What were you doing?
50 times. Is that right?
Let's
that's 350.
Sober, I can't do half of it.
Lincoln's helping out. He's got a calculator. 392. All right, so let's say for ease of math, 400 drinks a week.
Wait, 400 drinks a week?
Roughly. You can round it down if you'd feel more comfortable.
Between the 2 of us, I'm not drinking.
So when me and Sam, before kids and stuff, we had a kegerator in our living room. Okay, so like we literally would go get a keg and just fill up pitchers. The fact that we're not both 450 pounds is absolutely amazing. Like,
what's even better is the kegerator was a stand.
Yeah, it was. I had it beside the couch, so I didn't have to get up. I could just like lean over and just pour it. All right, so let's do this. Let's say just say. Let's just say 400. Let's be honest with it. Let's say 400 drinks a week.
A week?
I mean, that's what it comes out to.
Between the two of us?
We just did the math. No, that's per person.
I don't drink 400 beers a week. There's no way.
You've distracted me with your burping. All right, let me go.
There is absolutely no way.
Shush.
I'm going to go find you a calculator.
All right, so Lincoln's helping out. He's on board. He said 56 times 7. So if we had 56... Where are you going?
Oh, but that's a good thing.
She went to go get a shot. Okay, this is part of the problem.
I'm going to finish out a lime in it, though. It's fine.
That doesn't help. Okay. Back to what I was initially saying. Jesus, help me, Lincoln. Help me out here with the math. I'm lost. I got a lot of interruptions here. What did I initially say? I said 8 drinks a day times 7. So that comes out to 56. So I'm sorry. So 56 a week times 52. That's what we need to do. So Lincoln's got us here $29.12 a year if you have 8 a day. Okay. Todd said, "Do you drink hard cider?" I've had like the what's the one that they like the Sam? What's that hard?
I found the calculator.
No, Lincoln's got us. He's locked in here. We're at $29.12 a year.
Jackson's girlfriend held it.
What is the Lincoln or not Lincoln? What is the hard cider that we drink? The apple cider beer. You remember? Oh, Angry Orchard. That's what it is. Angry Orchard.
With a shot of Fireball.
Angry Orchard. Okay, so what? Pro tip: if you pour out, or well, we don't pour it out. You just drink a little bit of it, and then you pour in a shot of Fireball into it.
Oh, it's so good. That's the only way you can make the Angry Orchard good. You can't drink it straight. You have to put the Fireball in it.
Yeah.
And it makes it so good.
Yeah. Wilson Miller Lite, bro. That's our go-to, bro. That's the deal here. That's what we're. That's what we're doing. All right. So back to what I'm saying. So let's just say 2,900 for the year. Let's say that because Lincoln's got the math. That's what it came out to. Look, he's got a calculator. So if we did 56 a week times 52, 29.12. So let's just say 2,900. Okay. All right. Here's where I'm going to blow your mind. All right. I'm going to add a 0 to this. 10 years is 29,000 drinks. Okay?
God, we've been together for...
So that would have got me and Sam to 30. We're both 40 plus. So let's double that. So me and Sam have roughly consumed 58,000 alcoholic beverages. 58, I would say 60, if we're going to be honest.
And that doesn't include...
I've never had Dixon cider. We should try to find that. But it's a lot. I'm not going to lie, but you know.
I give him 7 out of 10 burger.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's very cool.
But people in the comments seem to think that's high. I would like to know, just in general, do you guys not drink alcohol on a daily basis? I mean, is it just... I mean, like, I walk in that... I guess we're alcoholics, but, I mean... I walk in the door and I typically grab a beer. I'm like, hey, let's have a beer. Got home from work.
Functioning, successful alcoholic.
Yeah.
Well, but we did go through our years of turmoil with beer because let's be honest, we all started out drinking Bud Light, right? And then it was us. Or my brother? No, it was us. We'd wake up the next morning and feel so sick. Like shit.
Natalie.
Shit your pants sick.
There you go. That's the go-to.
And we went to Miller Lite, and my brother was still drinking Bud, and we went to a party or a boat thing or whatever, and only thing they had was Miller Lite products or Bud Light products, and Cody and I drank them. After like a few weeks of drinking Miller Lite, and we literally we were sick, like sick, not just our stomachs, but like we didn't feel good. It was like 2 beers, and that's all we had. It was like a mixer or whatever it was, and we went back to drinking Miller Lite. And then my brother came over. He drank our Miller Lite, and he said the next day, he's like, I felt different. It was weird. And then we researched it. The Bud Light actually does something to the rice in their beer to ferment it faster. And we think that's the connection of what made us sick. Because it's weird, though, because I can drink Budweiser, like an actual Budweiser. I love Budweiser. And Cody always makes fun of me that I want to drink Budweiser. But remember when we went through that?
What?
The whole Bud Light, Miller Lite getting sick thing.
Tipsy Tales, Lincoln came up with.
Tipsy.
That's a good one.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one.
So Natalie asked, "What's our go-to drink?" And this is, I'm going to fully admit, this is white trashy. I drink Miller Lite and Southern Comfort.
And vodka.
Yeah, I do vodka. Sam likes vodka. I'll do a shot, multiple shots. Me and Sam, as we've gotten older, we stopped buying as much liquor because, I mean, and this is going back. I mean,
yeah, we drink.
Like we will drink. Like if there's liquor in the house, we'll do shots. I mean, we're like, not to the point where we're like falling down and blacking out, but but I mean, if there's, if we're out by the pool on Saturday, we're going to drink a couple beers and do a couple shots and hang out and, kind of the same thing at night. Usually what we do is like, if we're out by the pool or something, we'll drink, kind of come in and like, I'll come in and drink. Lately I've been drinking like the electrolyte stuff that you put in the water.
Yeah.
I'll chug a few bottles of water.
Electrolyte.
We'll stop for 4 or 5 hours and then like, like dinner starts up and I'll have a beer and then we'll have a couple, I mean, when I say a couple, I mean 6, 7, whatever, before going to bed. Like on the weekend, I'm not talking about on a Tuesday, but like on Friday, Saturday night. Like if we're watching a movie, I mean, I think it's. I guess I don't. And it's weird because neither of my parents are big drinkers, and neither are Sam's. But like if it's Friday night, like I mean, I just want to unwind and drink some beer and have a couple shots. I mean, it's just
so we're
at home. We're not driving or anything. I mean,
we went to a concert a couple weeks ago, and my parents went ahead and designated themselves as the drivers.
DDs. I was like, let's go.
I may have already told them like, hey, by the way, you're gonna be DDs. I'm giving you free tickets because I got tickets for free. And my dad drove us, and my mom had one drink. And that was enough.
Yeah.
And she was like, I couldn't drive if I wanted to. I'm like,
I mean, one. I mean, like, I could drink one and drive to work. I'm good to go.
I totally get it because sometimes I go to work dinners and I'll order. I know exactly my limit.
Yeah.
I'll order my old fashioned and I order a beer. And I'm done.
Yeah. It's 2 drinks with food, but to be fair,
yeah.
we have a higher tolerance than most people. Just dude, like I don't feel anything off of 2 beers, and if I chug 2 beers right after walking in from work and don't have anything in my stomach, then yeah. Natalie asked if we prefer cans or bottles.
I prefer bottles.
They don't sell bottles as much anymore.
A
Miller Lite. It's always cans or the big aluminum, like the twist off, like the 16 ounces.
And those tear up my hand.
They're hard to get, but I mean, I like bottles, but they've just gotten to where most most grocery stores or whatever gas stations don't carry bottles anymore.
To be honest, I think they don't want to be on the hook for the breakage of them.
Well, I think in the weight in the truck. If you're loaded up, like we have talked about beer way too much.
Because
if you're loaded up with beer, like bottles, it's drastically heavier than little thin aluminum cans.
I had one time I walked out of Publix carrying one, and the handles
ripped. No.
Because the condensation on the glass.
They're coming, Jeffrey, I'm sure. Don't worry.
What?
Nothing. We're not allowed to talk about it, so we don't get kicked off.
Oh.
We always get kicked off if we talk about it.
But the condensation on the actual glass bottles is more than it is on the cans. And I know this because of what I do, what my people do at work. I know this now. The condensation is heavy when it's a glass bottle versus a can. So it makes
They sweat more.
Yeah. So the handles and
they get wet
the cardboard
rip.
rips. And I have had not one but two entire 24 packs.
Yep.
Break.
They rip when you're carrying them, and the whole thing just collapses.
It broke on me as I'm walking out of the Publix thing, and I go, "This is Publix, thank you." They credited me for it, and I got to go in and get another one, and I had to pay for, and I had to pay for like a second case or anything.
Yeah.
They gave it to me because they knew that was a default.
So I think that's why they stopped. Jeffrey, if we explained it before we went on live on TikTok, we've gotten kicked off the last couple weeks, and we talked about it on YouTube, but there's a reason why, and it's in like TikTok's guidelines. So there's certain stuff we're not allowed to talk about.
Or do.
Yeah. So you got to go watch this YouTube episode. Should be up tomorrow. It's this. I think that I don't even know what episode this is, but it'll be the most recent video. Go on YouTube, and we kind of talked about it in the episode before we went on TikTok live. But there's certain stuff they keep kicking us off for. Like every week when we go live, they kick us off. We get banned for a week. So, is what it is.
But you guys have been fun because you're asking us questions. I like this.
No.
I like this more than recording this.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. Like the YouTube stuff. Like, so for the people that just logged in on TikTok, we talk about conspiracies, alien stuff, and Bigfoots, and what do we talk about today? We talked about the potential. There's the alien mothership, which they say it's an asteroid, but could potentially be
hunting wives. Have anyone on TikTok right now that's watching us? Have you watched Hunting Wives? You have anything you want to say? Say it. Say it.
Calm down.
I'm going to be like Margot. Say it. Do it now.
I don't know who Margot. Oh, the girl from Hunting Wives. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It is racy. Lots of girls.
How do you know who Margot is?
I just couldn't remember her name. But what was the other thing? We talked about, there's a rumor about...
Yes, it's good. Watch it.
It's on Hunting Wives.
But if you have children in the house, you have to watch it in the dark.
It's a murder mystery. She came, but we're just not allowed to talk about it for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Hunting Wives, but it's a murder mystery, and there are it's like power couple. It's kind of like Yellowstone, but dirtier or something.
But no, I pictured this the other day as someone at work said it was a mix of Yellowstone, Texas law firm, and Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah. It's
That's
wild.
the best way to
It's on
explain
Netflix,
it.
but what was the other thing we talked about? There's the one. There's a thing that's been going on about Garth Brooks being a potential serial killer, and it's on. There's we talked about that on there. It says you gotta go watch YouTube because there's certain stuff you can't talk about on TikTok, but we kind of broke it down, and there's some alarming coincidences about his. And I've seen videos on TikTok about this, so we're probably okay about this. But
Does she?
Smoke cigarettes? No, not in a long time.
Actually, the first time I ever smoked a cigarette.
That's me. But the whole Garth Brooks thing. Wait, focus up
All
here.
right, you tell your story, but I
The Garth Brooks thing. If you go watch the YouTube thing, I broke down a couple. It's corresponding to like his tour dates and disappearances and murders. It's a Tom Segura. He's a comedian, but he's got a. He started the whole viral thing about Garth Brooks being a serial killer, which is, you know, it was.
Sorry.
It was originally meant as a joke, but it kind of took viral ground, and people are like researching it, and there's all these like corresponding things all of a sudden now where it's some stuff's kind of lining up. So we always what we've been trying to do lately is we do while we're filming, like, because we're still recording this, so this is part of the YouTube video, but we try to talk on TikTok Live for a little bit, either at the beginning of the episode or at the end, and do just some of this on top of doing our normal, like more of the conspiracy, alien, all that crazy stuff and stuff that's in the news and stuff. We do on YouTube. So if you want to go see some of that, you know. Somebody said, I think somebody said.
I saw someone say they were 44 today, and like it's their birthday. Happy birthday! Sorry, I missed your name.
Jeffrey said, we're married. We've been together for 1,000 years, and
Fuck you. 1,000. Fuck you.
We started dating when I was 20 and Sam was 21 because she's older than
I took Cody on his 21st birthday.
Yep.
I took you on the Budweiser plant tour.
Yep.
Here in Jacksonville, where you can actually drink on the tour. No, we don't do that. That was your 21st birthday with me. I was already 21 because I'm a tad bit older. Shit.
Yeah. You're older.
But not by that much.
What?
Not by that much.
Like 8 months, 9 months. But
It's not even that. But wait, I was gonna tell a story just a second ago, and you interrupted me.
we gotta wrap this thing up, puppy.
We have a lot of followers, and the kids are quiet.
We haven't.
So
we
keep going. Maybe we can get some followers after all of
I
this.
feel like we're lucky we haven't been kicked off here yet. Normally
That's what I'm saying.
normally we go like 8 minutes in and we're kicked off.
Let's keep going. Wait, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I was going to talk about taking you on your tour. Your 21st birthday tour. That's what I was going to talk about.
We gotta wrap this up. We're way over time here. You can do it next week.
I'm not going to remember, but okay.
You want to do that?
That's
All right.
Wait, what are they talking about?
Greg, GG, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We broke down the math and we're like.
We're alcoholics.
Yeah, I mean we're at.
As beers and
We did the math like, you know, we said roughly. I mean, it's not always like I would say. Sam definitely doesn't drink as much as I do, but like.
I mean, I did have to.
Give or take, we figured like 50 drinks a week. I mean, per person.
I was pregnant twice and breastfeeding, so
Yeah.
So
Lincoln, we normally go watch the YouTube stuff because we do like we only do a little bit of the time on TikTok, but like our whole podcast is on like we just started kind of doing the TikTok recently, but we filmed the whole podcast and this is part of the podcast, but we do, like I said, a whole section that's not on TikTok live, but I would say typically Saturday nights around 7:38 is typically if we're going to go live, that's when we do it.
All right, so you asked when's the next live going to be?
That's what I just said.
I know, But stay tuned because now that we're getting into the holiday season, I can see where Cody will go live while I'm decorating for Halloween and Christmas because let's be honest, I go big, huge, like.
It's we talked about it in the podcast, but there's a
15-foot snowman.
There's a 10-foot skeleton in our front yard right now. It's August, so I don't know what's happening.
So stay tuned. We'll go live. We'll go random live. Let's do that.
Natalie, she said how long we've been podcasting? About a year. So I mean, the TikTok live isn't really as much as the podcast. Like we really went long tonight on this. Normally, like because we're still recording the YouTube. Like this is all part of it. So if you go over to YouTube, like we've got 60 something episodes. So we try to do at least one a week, and we do like I said a brief portion. The last few weeks we've tried to we've tried to do a little bit of TikTok live just because we think it's kind of cool to talk to people while we're doing the podcast, but we did a whole 30 probably minutes before we got on TikTok live and talked about other stuff.
Someone said, "What's up from Wisconsin?" So
what's up, Hot Rod?
We're not from Wisconsin whatsoever. If you heard me being in Wisconsin, it was a work trip. And
what's the brewery that you went to?
It's the beer mug.
What did we get? We got beer. Sam brought beer. She went on a work trip.
The cow one, but you can only buy it in Wisconsin, and if you buy it to leave the state, you have to buy it in the airport. Yeah, it's the only way you can take it out of the air.
She went to Wisconsin on a work trip and brought us some beer back from Wisconsin that I don't know. We tried on one of the episodes. Normally we do that. We try to try a new beer every week if we can find something that we haven't had.
Well, we've done it twice now. Last year and this year.
This week
I've brought it home.
This week we did Duke's. This is a Jacksonville brewery. It's Bold City Brewery, and again it's on the podcast, but it's kind of like a Guinness chocolatey.
Spotted Cow. Yes, I'm sorry.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Spotted Cow. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the name of it. But yes, Spotted Cow. And the only way you can bring it home is to buy it in the airport. Yeah. You can't buy it
you can't take it in your luggage or whatever.
Yeah, but you can't buy it. There's no liquor store or any place you can buy it outside of Wisconsin. Yeah. So the other way to bring it home is to buy it when you're loading.
They're like we're not going to let you take on a couple cases.
I saw a woman literally. She bought a 12-pack. I'm like, where are you putting that? She's like, this is my carry-on. I'm like, carry-on? More power to you. I'm taking 2 and sticking in my backpack.
Yeah.
But
like I said, do we have energy? I mean, we don't have any right now. I mean, I drink energy drinks.
Oh, so this will blow all your minds. You ready for this?
What?
I get up at 4:30 to go to the gym. I take an Adderall.
Settle down.
C4.
Settle down.
Come home and make coffee, like a K-cup coffee for drop off for the child. And then when I get to work, I drink a mini Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is that 4?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
4 caffeinated, highly caffeinated drinks before noon. But you know what? I don't drink anything after 11 o'clock.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up.
What?
Gigi said, "Do we go to the gym?" Yeah, we both work out. I think that's how we're not 450 pounds from all the beer we drink. So we both work out a pretty good amount. I'd probably be in much better shape if I didn't work out, and so would Sam. But
yeah, my office has a gym.
Or I didn't drink, I guess I should say.
Yeah, my office has this gym that I can get to at 5 a.m. I literally am there. I'm the only person there when I clock in at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one there, and it's a 2-story gym.
Yeah.
And then he used to work out there with our oldest, but now he's going to the standard gym because he thinks my gym is too empty.
Yeah. There's nobody in there. It's weird.
It's really, yeah, it is.
Well, I'm going to click this off. We'll see you guys next week. Go watch YouTube. That's where all the stuff is, like all our other episodes and stuff. We kind of do the same thing. So check us out there, okay? Later, guys. All right. Are you good? I'm going to wrap this up. I feel like, so for the YouTube people, so I think maybe next week we might want to put the camera here so we're not locked in on this, you know?
Maybe because we're locked in on the same thing.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we
Jackson,
can do something totally separate, like we do YouTube and then we do this or something, but we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the extended TikTok thing, but we're just trying to branch out and make it a little bit different. Obviously, it's something you don't have to watch, but it's kind of funny. We answer some just different questions and stuff. So
because they can interact with us at the same time.
Maybe that's something we start doing on Patreon. Sorry. Maybe we start doing like the TikTok thing on Patreon. You know, we just do that every week or something. If people want to watch it, they can. If not, then it's not a big deal to just watch the main episode.
I think seeing people want to interact. I think that's what got me. I got more.
Yeah. Well, it's hard with YouTube because you're not talking. You know, you're not getting the interaction, but you know, it's something we're still kind of figuring out the podcast stuff in general. So. We still, like, we had some good suggestions from the name change, and we're trying to figure out. We still want to do what me and Sam want to do is we want to buy like a bar and film the podcast behind a bar. Yeah. So we're trying to find one that we like, but we eventually want to move it to a different room and have a bar and kind of set it up with like some neons and stuff and kind of make it like we're sitting in a bar. And filming out there, but the couple we found we're not crazy about, so we're still looking, trying to find like, because if we're gonna buy one, we wanted to buy something nice that looks good. And
well, let's be honest, we don't have enough followers to pay us.
You got to get a few more subscribers, but we will see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.